All right, guys, Bass Drop Keys, your Philly neighborhood Negro. Welcome to another episode of Good Eats. As always, this video is being sponsored by magicalbutter.com. Use my name, Bass Drop Keys, to get 20% off your order, magicalbutter.com. So in this video, I'm going to show you guys how to make homemade chocolate bars. I'm going to show you how to do a dark chocolate bar, a milk chocolate bar, and a white chocolate bar. As you can see here, we have a double boiler setup. No water's on the inside, water is on the outside. Now you can set up your double boiler however you want to. You can have a smaller pot with a bigger bowl, but use whatever you have. I have a Pyrex measuring cup that I'm using. That's why I don't have like a dishcloth or something underneath this, because this is very thick, so I don't have to worry about this breaking. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our butter and we're going to put this in here. There we go. As always, if you want to see the exact measurements of everything that I'm doing, click the link that's in the description. It's going to take you over to goodeats420.com, where I'll give you step-by-step instructions plus the exact measurements of everything that I'm doing. So we're going to just let the double boiler start to go, and then we're going to melt down this butter. That's what we're going to do right now. So we're melting this down. I'm going to make sure that it's melted down fully. There we go. Double boiler. So you want that water to start boiling. All right, I think that's good. All right, so that's nice and melted now. So we're going to go ahead and separate this into 3 different containers. We'll be doing 3 different bars. Let's do it. All right, so we're going to break this up into 3 parts. We're going to put 4 tablespoons in each one. So in the recipe that I tweaked in order to come up with this recipe, they actually use cocoa butter to make their bars. I actually use our special butter here, so I didn't really know if it was going to work or not. So after you have it divided into 3 equal bowls, you're going to use different ratios in order to come up with the different bars. For this first dark chocolate bar, I'm using 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder, 2 tablespoons of powdered sugar, and a pinch of salt. For the other 2 bars, there's different ratios. If you want to know the exact measurements of everything that I'm doing, go ahead and hit the link. It's going to take you over to goodeats420.com, where I will give you the exact measurements of every single bar. Now on the third one, on the white chocolate bar, it actually is white chocolate, but I didn't like the consistency, the way it was coming together. I couldn't get it to come together without any lumps, so I put some cocoa powder in there in order to get it to loosen up and come together the way I wanted it to. You want to actually stir this together. Each bowl, whenever you're putting your bars together, you want to stir it together until there's no lumps, and then you pour it inside of your mold. So that's what you see me doing right now. Once we do that, I put it inside the freezer and let it set up for an hour, and then I'll show you what it looks like after we do that. Alright, so we had this in the freezer setting up, and we're gonna see what the outcome is. First time doing it, let's try it out. Here's the first bar that we tried, the dark chocolate. That. Very nice. So there's the first bar, dark chocolate. Let's try the milk chocolate one that we tried out. Let's see how this came out. I'm pulling the sides away from it just to make sure it's not sticking at all on these molds. And then once I have the sides done, then I'm going underneath it and trying to attach it from the bottom. Very nice, look at that. Look at that. Milk chocolate. Look at that, very cool. Even got the layers, the milk and the chocolate. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, and as you can see right here, this is 24 squares per bar, and so we'll go into the dosage after this. All right, so for this one right here, this was supposed to be a white chocolate bar, but the way that it was coming together, I added some chocolate to go ahead and make it come together right. So let's go ahead and see what happens with this one. This was the one that I was worried about right here. Because like I said, this was supposed to be white chocolate, but the way that it was coming together, it just wasn't coming together, or blending, I should say, the right way. So let's see what happens. There we go. So we see we did the cannabis leaves on there. And there we are. How to make your own chocolate bars. If you're interested in everything that I put in here, click the link that's in the description. If you're interested in all the dose information, that information will be on the website as well. I hope that this video helped you out. Until next time, guys, peace and good eats.